McKinney Boyd Preschool, we have 22 students enrolled currently. We've got ages 2, 3, and 4, all in one classroom. It's a big old adventure. Legs crisscross applesauce spoons in a bowl. We have myself and 4 other teachers in the room. They're wonderful. And then child guidance, Miss McBrayer runs that class, and we have 13 high schoolers that come in a split shift twice a week.
Normally we get about 25 applicants, and that starts around in January when they're deciding what they want to take. And that's when I really talk it up to my child development classes, because I want the best of the best to go in the preschool.
The words are supposed to face you.
It's a double block class period, so they're with us almost 2 hours, and it's the best 2 hours of my day. More than anything, we gain hands and helping hands that love to be here, and that's our favorite part. But I also think from a professional development standpoint, there's no better way, just with the high schoolers, there's no better way to gain experience and to gain knowledge than to actually do it. So it's wonderful for our staff to improve their skills as teachers by teaching somebody else. It's the best way to learn. Wonderful. Lucy, how are you feeling?
She pairs them up with a certain teacher in the room, and then based on that teacher, depends on like what table they're at, if they're at the art table or the teacher table, and then the next week she'll switch them around so they get a good idea of like what each teacher does. They're working with each child eventually and not just one group that they're with the entire year. So they run around with a different group since they're like the littles, the middles, and then the older ones. So.
I mean, I was in this program last year. Some of the kids have grown so much within just a few weeks. They went from kind of crazy to like they're actually understanding things and like processing what we're doing with them, and they're learning, and it's just really cool to see what they're doing and how much they've changed from last year.
From taking this class last year, it's my second year, and I definitely think that my patience has improved, and I know how to deal with kids a lot better from just being in this program. Being one-on-one with the kids, it's taught me a lot, even being in there for 2 weeks.
It's like a really great way to like take a break from like the real world, because they don't really think about all the stuff that's happening on right now. They think about what's my favorite color, my favorite food is pineapples. Like, it's so cute and pure. I love waking up and going to see them in the morning. It's just so awesome.
I'm hoping that this will highlight like teaching again, because I feel like teaching's been a little bit difficult over the past few years, and we're losing a lot of good people. And so maybe this will highlight and shine a light to some of these girls that like it's actually fun. Like, there are good parts of this, and seeing the good parts hopefully will outweigh the heavy stuff that they've heard or they've seen or things like that.
I wasn't sure what I wanted to do until I took this class, or took child development with Miss McBrayer, and she started talking about child guidance. And since then, my whole thought for my career path has changed, and I'm really thankful for that, because I finally figured out what I want to do.
It's so encouraging to hear them say, next year I'm going to go and get an education degree or get a child development degree. It really does, like I said, hands-on experience is the best way to experience how wonderful education is. And so it's so exciting to see those wheels turn as they're like, okay, what am I going to do with my life? I'm going into education. It's the best part of the job, seeing those high schoolers find their passion in education.